Good morning, my lovely children. How are you? Are you ready to start with a new day? Very good. Let's start. Please, my dear parents, read the instructions and follow the slides. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the third day of the week, right? We are going to read our story. Do you remember the name of our story? Yes, great. Man on the Moon by Simon Bartram. Before reading our story, we will listen to a song about the moon.
Moon, moon, I am the moon. For the earth, I am a moon. I'm Earth's only natural satellite. From the sun, I reflect light. You can see me in the evening. Oh, oh, it's a wonderful feeling. Moon, moon, I am the moon. For the earth, I am a moon. Sometimes I'm half, sometimes I'm full. That makes me look cool. Sometimes I'm a crescent. I am curved and not bent. Moon, moon, I am the moon. For the earth, I am a moon. I am made of rock. I have fun around the clock. I have many equators on me. I'm very cool to see. Moon, moon, I am the moon. For the earth, I am a moon. Moon, moon, I am the moon.
Yay, what a lovely moon. I like it. Okay, let's watch and listen to our story, Man on the Moon.
Today's story is one of my favourites. Man on the Moon, A Day in the Life of Bob by Simon Bartram. This is Bob. Perhaps you've heard people talk of him. You may know him better as the Man on the Moon. This is where Bob lives. Every morning he rises at 6 o'clock. He has a cup of tea and 2 eggs for breakfast before leaving for the rocket launch pad. On the way he stops to buy a newspaper and some chocolate toffees. He's on his way to work. On the moon! By 8 o'clock Bob arrives at the launch pad, changes into his special Man on the Moon suit and boards his fantastic rocket ship. He must make sure he leaves by 8:45, otherwise he wouldn't make it to the moon by 9. On the way he reads the newspaper and does the crossword. Bob starts work. His job as Man on the Moon is very important. He has to keep the moon clean and tidy. Quite often, astronauts drop sweet packets and cans. Some people say that aliens are responsible for much of the rubbish, but Bob knows that's not true. There's no such thing as aliens.
Okay, now let's identify the picture. Here, do you know what is this? Let's guess together. Yes, very good. This is morning. And what about this one? Yes, sure, all of you know this. Okay, moon. Then we have the rocket launch pad. What about this? Newspaper. Very good. Tell me. Yes, very good. Breakfast. Then chocolate toffees. Let's read our key vocabulary. Leaves, rises, morning, breakfast, rocket, launchpad, newspaper, chocolate toffees, work, moon. Are you ready to read with the teacher? Let's start. Man on the moon. This is where Bob lives. Every morning he rises at 6 o'clock. He has a cup of tea and 2 eggs for breakfast before leaving for the rocket launch pad. On the way, he stops to buy a newspaper and some chocolate toffees. He's on his way to work on the moon. Now, I know all of you can read it, okay? Let's try to read by yourself. Very good. Next, we have here some questions to answer. Question number 1. What does Bob do first in the morning? He wakes up at 6 o'clock. Question number 2. What does Bob get to read on the way to work? A newspaper. We have here our worksheet. There are 4 pictures and 4 boxes below. Find the correct sentence for the picture from the box below and write it. First one is Bob travels by rocket ship. Second one, Bob rides to work on his bike. Bob leaves his house. He keeps the moon clean and tidy. Enjoy learning. See you on Thursday.